back to my channel. My name's Evelyn, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a Q&A. So I asked a lot of you guys on my Instagram to ask me some questions for a Q&A video, and a lot of you guys responded with some of your questions, so that's what I am going to be answering today. I actually was supposed to film this video with my close friend, but there was like time management issues, which because like we live like an hour away from each other. So yeah, but I'm just gonna film this video by myself. Hope you guys enjoy my first Q&A, and let's get on with the video. So let's get on with the first question. The first question asks, what is your favorite song? So I have a couple that have been on repeat. So those songs are Someone Like You by Lullaboy, Somebody by Dio. If you guys don't know who that is, he is in a K-pop group called EXO. He came out with a new album. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's really good. I love all of his songs on that new album. I've also been listening to Season, Light, and Bad by Wave to Earth. I've also been listening to Ed Sheeran's song Supermarket Flower. If you need a good cry, listen to that song. Next question says, what's your favorite restaurant? So I've only eaten at 2 restaurants that I've known of out of like in my whole entire life, and that is Golden Corral and Red Lobster. And honestly, I don't really like either one of those like restaurants. But if I switched the question and said, what restaurants would you want to eat at? I would love to eat at either Applebee, Olive Garden, or Cheesecake Factory. Those are like my top 3s that I really want to try because I have not tried those places yet. So yeah, hope that answers your question. Who's your favorite K-pop group? Where do I begin? I have so much, but I'm gonna narrow it down to 5. So I've really been into Aespa, New Jeans, The Boy Next Door. They're a new boy group under the entertainment of Hybe. NCT, all units, including Wavy, you guys. And then lastly, Rise. They are a new boy group. They are the youngest boy group under SM Entertainment. So if you have not listened to their song, definitely recommend if you are a K-pop stan. Next question asks, do you like acai bowls? I love acai bowls. Here's the thing though. I've never tried an authentic acai bowl, like the ones that were like blended and like topped with like sliced fruit on top. I always bought like the ones like that were like frozen that you had to like somewhat defrost to like make it kind of like a smoothie, like acai bowl type thing. So I definitely want to try a authentic acai bowl, but if the store-bought ones count, then yes, I do like acai bowls. What is your dream college? Let's get into this, you guys. So let me start by going through my in-state colleges. So the colleges that I want to go to in-state would be University of Maryland, Towson University, Salisbury University, Frostburg State University, and then University of Maryland, Baltimore County, UMBC, by the way, you guys. But those are like my top 5. Oh, and Goucher College. Those are like my top 6 right now for in-state. For out-of-state, I'm looking at George Mason University, Boston College, Boston University, as well as Middlebury College, Dartmouth University, and University of Alberta, which is in Canada, but hopefully, oh, can't forget University of Southern California. Those are all of the colleges that I really want to apply to and hopefully get good results back in. But those are like some of my out-of-state options, and then you guys can also get like a sneak peek of like my in-state as well. So yeah. Next question says, how is school? Okay. Ooh, sorry you guys. Okay, how is school? School is going okay. I honestly think that this school year has been pretty boring for me personally because I'm not in school every single day like other students. And I don't get to see my friends often, which is really sad. Because I'm always like spending time at like home or like at my work. So I don't really have time to like socialize in school or out of school because like the amount of work as well. So yeah, but overall, like I'm doing okay. I just think that like, you know, socializing is also a big part of high school, and I'm kind of missing out on all of that, even though I had it for like the past like 2.5 years. But yeah, if you guys are watching this, my friends, if you guys are watching this, I just want y'all to know that I miss y'all, and hopefully we can hang out soon. Next question is, are you excited for graduation? More than excited, you guys. I'm thrilled. I'm literally so thrilled. Can't wait to graduate, be done with high school forever. And I just can't wait for the process towards graduation. Like I can't wait for, senior sunrise, the pep rallies, the prom, and like graduation practices. Can't wait for all of those. So yeah, but I'm not ready to be adulting. I don't think I'm ready to like, even though I'm gonna be like in community college for the next 2 years and I'll be close to home and I'll still be living at home. I just don't know if I'm ready to like, when I'm like ready to transfer schools, I just don't know if I'm ready to adult by myself, do all of my shopping, and like all that stuff. But yeah. Next question asks, do you believe in right person, wrong timing? Now we're getting juicy, you guys. I do believe in right person, wrong timing, just because I feel like I've been through this. I feel like I went through this where I like met someone and I thought we like had something and like he was the right person, but then like towards the end it just like the timing wasn't right, I guess you can say, and we just never really went anywhere. So yeah, I do believe in right person, wrong timing. Are you single, taken, or talking to anyone? Okay, moment of truth, you guys. Drum roll. I am single. Yes, I am single. I am not talking to anyone at the moment, and honestly, I feel like this is really good for me as well because I feel like I'm thriving as a single person, as well as like I'm not like distracted by like another like partner or like another person, and I can always like just hang out with my friends and not worry about like other things when you're in a relationship. So yeah. Has your thoughts on college changed now that you're experiencing it? Technically, I'm not really experiencing college. No, I am. Sorry. I am experiencing college, but I'm just not in a campus, so I don't know how like actual college life feels. But if we're talking like studies and stuff, then yeah, my thoughts have definitely changed. Especially like I mentioned, I'm taking 2 community college classes, and they're just like I didn't expect us to only meet on certain days. When I was back in like junior, sophomore, like ninth grade, freshman, I've never thought of like only having to, take classes like on certain days, and like you'll have this amount of homework and then you'll have like this amount of exams and all that stuff. So it was pretty cool when we first started, and now I'm just kind of like, okay, now it's time to stress. So yeah. Next question is, what's your ideal type of a person when looking for a relationship? Great question. My ideal type for a person. That's a really good question. I always told like my cousin and my sister and like my close friends, like the person needs to be kind, of course. They need to be helpful, need to be funny, and a lot of people might not agree with this, but I look for personality over looks. Like, I know the first thing you see, like, when you see, like, the person you like is, like, their features, like, their face features. But honestly, like, if we're talking and, like, your personality is, like, really outgoing and, like, really nice and, like, funny, those are, like, the main thing I look for over looks. And some of you guys might not agree, but that's just, like, my perspective and my opinion on my ideal type. So, yeah, hope that answers your question. Moving on to the next question. What country do you want to visit someday? Good question. I have a lot of places I want to visit. I want to visit anywhere in Europe, maybe like Paris or London, Greece, Italy, Rome is another one that I really want to visit. I also want to visit Hawaii, the Philippines, Thailand, Singapore, Dubai, Korea, and most importantly, Burma, Myanmar. I really want to go visit my parents' like hometown, if that makes sense. But yeah, those are some of the places I really want to go to. What is your greatest fear? Okay, honestly, you guys, I'm scared of everything. Okay, I'm scared of bugs, I'm scared of heights. I have arachnophobia. Like, I can't do heights at all. But honestly, I feel like losing my friends and my family would be a really like big fear of mine. I don't know. Like, I feel like if they weren't here, I really wouldn't be where I am. So that's like my biggest fear, I guess, like losing like a loved one. Um, Thoughts on tattoos? Okay, so for my cousin and my sister watching this, they might not agree with me, but I personally, okay, this was like 2 years ago, Evelyn. Like Evelyn, like me 2 years ago, would have said no tattoos, never, ever. But like now, I'm like kind of like, tattoos are kind of hot. Like, honestly, tattoos, like, I personally would not get them on my body, but if my like soulmate has a tattoo on his body, it's fine. Like, I'll deal with you. Like, as long as you have a good personality, we'll be fine. Okay. Oh my god, this is a controversial question. Okay. OJ or apple juice? Okay, hold on. I feel like I'm more of an OJ type of girl, like an orange juice kind of girl. Don't come for me in the comments, you guys. But I don't know, apple juice, like I would drink it if I was like 6 or 7 again, but like I don't know, orange juice just has a like it hits different on certain days and mornings. So OJ. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, thoughts on Hoko? Overrated or underrated? I feel like, again, this is just my personal opinion. I feel like Hoko is kind of overrated to me personally. I mean, a lot of people enjoy it, but for me, like I went 1 year, like I went junior year, and it was just like overhyped. I feel like dressing up and taking photos was like the only like best part of the entire like Coco. I feel like the song, the dance was just like kind of overrated. Yeah. So that's my opinion or my thoughts on that. Studying methods. Okay. For me, I love using the Pomodoro method. I love the 30 minutes of focus time and then like the 5 or like 10 minutes of like resting and like do whatever. I do that a lot. And also reading out your like practice problems or like your homeworks out loud to yourself is also really helpful because like when you're saying it out loud, it goes back into your brain. And like I feel like that's like a good way to like memorize and like also study. So I've been doing that a lot lately. So you guys should definitely give that a try if you guys are having a hard time with like studying and stuff. Those are the 2 things that I definitely recommend that have been working for me at least. Someone commented and said math. Okay, so this person, you know who you are, but I love math class with this girl. She is literally the sweetest. I love you so much if you're watching this. But math class was honestly stressful that year, junior year. But it was also really fun hanging out with all of you and you know, doing like math problems together and like yelling at each other for not knowing. Math is not my best friend, so yeah, thanks for helping me, girl, in math class. Have you ever went to a concert? Yes, I have. I went to the Aespa concert. If you guys haven't watched that, link will be in the description. But I filmed the whole like process of like me getting ready, like getting other stuff, like doing all this stuff. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. Um, but yeah, I've been to one concert. That was my first concert, and I went really, really well. So very grateful for that. Another question that was asked was, what is your skincare routine? Honestly, you guys, I don't really have a skincare routine. I just kind of like just use all the products that I've been showing like in my other like previous videos. But I kind of just like wash my face with like a cleansing foam and then go in with a toner, moisturizer, sunscreen. That's literally it. Like I don't do anything else. Like from time to time I'll put on like face mask and stuff, but other than that, like it's just like those like, you know, products that I use, because honestly my face is not like that clear, it's not that like glowy, it's not like, you know, all that like you guys think it might be like on screen, but like in person I look so rough, you guys. But I appreciate the question. So the next question asks, which one is your favorite K-pop generation and why? I think third generation would definitely be one of my favorites. The reason for that is because I feel like third generation songs were just so much more like summery and like peppy and like cute. And I'm not saying that like fourth generation, fifth generations was not cute or like peppy or like summery, but like I felt like as well like the idol interactions during third generation was just really nice to see. You don't really get to see that anymore like during fourth and fifth because like there's just so much like things going on, such as like, oh, like they might be dating or like just like random rumors going around, so we just don't get to see that anymore, and it's like good to see it from time to time. But I feel like during third generation we got to see it a lot, so that's the reason why I love third generation. Next question, first song that got you into K-pop. The first song that got me into K-pop was either 21's I Am the Best, Psy's Gangnam Style, or Hyuna's Bubble Pop. So it was either like those three. Those three were definitely like the top three songs that I think got me into K-pop. First kiss. Um, yeah, you guys might be so disappointed, but I've never had my first kiss before. Um, I'm honestly kind of saving it for the right person. Also, like if I don't get my first kiss like anytime soon, it'll probably be like once I get married. It'll probably be once I get married, but I don't know if I would be able to save my first kiss for that long. But hopefully, my first kiss is with someone memorable and someone who is like who I'm comfortable with and who I've known for the longest. So, yeah. Next question is, could you see yourself studying in Europe? Honestly, I feel like I could see myself studying in Europe, but I don't know if like I would get anything done. Cause like I would be so busy like roaming around the streets in like Europe that like I wouldn't like want to focus in my schoolwork anymore, but I could definitely see myself studying in Europe. How was your childhood? Wow, guys. Okay, we're getting deep. Okay. So, my childhood was honestly, it was pretty good. If we're talking like home and like family wise, it went really well. I was really loved by all of my family, which I'm very grateful for. And I was taught a lot of things by my family, which I'm also very grateful for. But if we're talking like school wise, not so much. My childhood, like during school days, like school years were like not the best. Um, like I was not getting good grades like during elementary school, middle school. Um, And in elementary school, I kind of like I was like, things were going on, and not everything was like the best during elementary, middle school. Um, but yeah, I'm here now and I'm doing better than ever. So yeah. How to stay motivated. Honestly, just tell yourself, for me, I always tell myself, you're doing great. You got this. And then I always tell myself, like, at the end, it'll be all like worth it. So that's like kind of how I stay motivated. I also like to work out a lot because like working out helps like function the brain. So I work out and then like I shower and then I just get back to studying. And like also music is also a big motivation of mine. So yeah. What to do in a relationship. What to do in a relationship. So all it says on my poll was what to do in a relationship. And honestly, I don't know if you're asking like what should you do when you're in a relationship or what are like some tips for a relationship. So I'll probably just give you both. So in a relationship, for me personally, and this may not be the same for you obviously, but for me, I feel like in a relationship, communication and honesty is a really big one. So that's my biggest tip for you is to have communication with your partner and also like just be honest. Okay, so the next question is life lesson you learned that changed your entire perspective. I feel like a life lesson that I've learned that really like changed my perspective was you don't need to please everyone. And I wrote down a quote by Bill Cosby that says, quote, I don't know the secret to success, but the secret to failure is trying to please everyone. And I relate so much to that because I'm such a big people pleaser and I realized this like a year ago and I realized that I don't need everyone to agree with me, you know? And I feel like you don't need to seek for validation from someone else. I feel like you just need to speak up and demand your respect because like I don't know, for me, like I just let people walk over me um last year and I just kind of like thought through and I was just like, wow, like I've been asking all these people for validations and everything and I feel like it's my time to like demand that respect and all that stuff. So, yes, don't let people walk all over you. Don't even seek for validation from someone else. Don't even do that, guys. You guys are perfect just the way you are, so stay that way, okay? Any fights like smack talk or not physically going on in your life. So, no, there is no smack talk going on in my life right now. I am just trying to stay humble, especially because we're seniors and I don't know, like arguing, smack talking, physical fights. Like, I'm just not that type of gal, okay? And I just don't want to go in that like road, especially because we're seniors now and we need to grow up. So, yeah. What's your favorite thing about your race? So, if you guys don't know, I'm Asian and I am Burmese American. My parents were born in Hakka in Tlantlang of Burma or Myanmar. And honestly, my favorite thing about my race is that us Asian people, we got each other's back, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we got each other's back. And on top of that, I feel like the culture itself is really pretty. The languages are like next level, like they're so beautiful. And then the food, immaculate, you guys, so good. But those are my favorite things. Like those are the broad aspects of like my favorite things about my race. Um, okay. Your first time with a guy. And I'll put like of course, like it's probably already on there, but that's what it says here. Your first time with a guy. Dating wise, yes, I've been with one person and it was a very happy, like, you know, dating relationship. I ended up breaking up with him. Nothing bad. Like we ended up on good notes. It was just like long distance and I just couldn't do it. But if we're talking like sexual wise, I've never done it. So I've never had a first time with a guy. What age would you want to get married? That's a great question. Okay. I honestly think 28, 29 is a perfect age to get married. Honestly, for me, because I feel like that's like when like you'll probably be like, I don't know, like almost done with your master's degree, kind of. No. No, yeah. Somewhere around there, but like, yeah. 28, 29 is like my like age range for marriage. But yeah. Some might say younger, but you know, for me, I feel like that's like the perfect age because that's like probably when I'll be done with like my master's and then I'll probably go into like a PhD. But next question, which is like similar to the previous question, how many kids do you want in the future? Guys, I told myself that I only want one kid, but I feel like y'all would come for me in the comments, so I feel like I have to say two. But personally, for me, I feel like I only want one kid. But then like my cousin and my sister and like all my families were like, that kid's gonna be so spoiled, blah blah blah. But like, I don't know, I don't feel like pushing out two kids. That's just like for me, but yeah. How much money would you want someone to spend on a wedding ring? Okay, this one is actually a really good question. I feel like 1,500 to 2,000. Yeah, 1,500 to like 2,000 is like a good amount for like rings. But then if we're talking like less, like if we're talking like big diamond rings, 1,500 to 2,000 is like the perfect amount. But if we're talking like little, I guess like we can go like 900 to like 1,000, 1,500. 900 to 1,500 is like, you know, yeah. I feel like that would be okay, I think. Don't come for me again. What was your first job? If you guys don't already know, I work at a kickboxing studio, so I am currently a front desk associate, and I am also training to become a coach. Have you ever considered living abroad? I have considered this. I have considered living abroad. I wanted to live abroad in Korea actually, but of course, like, you know, COVID and everything, like kind of just ruined everything. And also my parents would have never agreed to that. So I have thought of it, but I've never like actually like done it. So do you believe in love at first sight? Hell yes, I do, you guys. I believe in love at first sight, okay? I'm just saying, like, I might be delusional, but I feel like love at first sight is a real thing. And let me know in the comments if you've ever like witnessed the love and first sight type thing, like with yourselves or like with your friends. But for me, like I feel like it's real and I believe it, and I like not manifest, but like, you know. What is your favorite memory with your best friend? Aespa concert. I feel like that was such like a core memory. But then like that's like my childhood best friend, but like if we're talking like close best friends, I feel like hanging out after junior year was also a very big core memory. Shout out to Monique, Kosi, and Trinity and Neva, of course. Those four definitely made like the end of junior year such an amazing like end to school year. So yeah, love you guys. Okay, next question. Short guys or tall guys? I am not the type to body shame, but tall guys. Honestly, anyone 5'6" and up, you're good. 5'6" and up, for me at least. 5'6" and up is okay. I don't know, 5'6" and under, I feel like I would just be dating a child. That's just kind of like weird. But 5'6" and above. So tall guys. When is your birthday? My birthday is March 30th, and it is next year, which I'm super excited because I'm gonna turn 18. Okay, next question. Are you an extrovert or an introvert? So this is actually very interesting because when I took my MBTI test, it always came out as an I. And I think the last one I took was an INFP. But what's so funny is like I'm introverted to like newer people now, but like with closer friends, I'm an extrovert. So it's kind of like weird. Who is your favorite actor or actress? My favorite actor is Ah Hyun Suk. If you guys don't know who that is, this is who I'm talking about, y'all. He is a Canadian Korean actor, and he's so fine. Hold on, where is he? Can you guys see that? Yes! How many languages do you speak? I speak 2 languages. I speak English and Burmese or Chin Hakahol. Honestly, I want to learn another language and I'm planning, or I was learning Korean, but I can't really speak fluently yet. So technically I can't speak that language, but I know some words. What is something you want to tell younger Evelyn? Um, Never thought of this either, so give me a couple seconds. Um, I would want to tell my younger self that growing up will be hard, but at the end, it will be so much more like it would be so much, you would achieve so much. That's what I want to say. So, growing up was definitely like, you know, like you'll go through ups and downs, but in the end, like it'll be so worth it. That's what I want to tell my younger self. But yeah, that concludes my Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, this was my first time doing this type of video, so let me know in the comments what other videos I should do, and I will see you guys in the very next one. Bye guys. Woke up at 11 o'clock, I ain't got no job, what the hell should I do today? This feel like some I don't give a fuck, oh my god,